In this video, we're going to cover Dejavoo devices, specifically the QD4 and the QD5 pin pad. When you order a Dejavoo QD4 from us, you can expect to get this box. In here, you can expect to receive the machine, a power plug, or a USB adapter, and warranty information. This machine comes already with pre-installed connection. It does have a battery in case you do lose power, which is very nice because you're still able to run with the machine. And all you have to do is connect your power adapter to the wall. This connection is optional, but it does give you the option to connect via Ethernet, so you don't just rely on the Wi-Fi on the machine. And if you do purchase the optional pin pad, you simply plug it into this adapter. This machine, the Dejavoo QD4, is a very, very cool machine. We love that it's a full touchscreen display, so it's very easy to use. It is Android based, so you have your common Android buttons down here, and it also does print paper, which is in this compartment. In order to load paper into this machine, you simply open it facing away from you, and you make sure that you place the paper where the roll goes away from you. And you just there. To turn on the machine, you simply hold the power button. When the machine boots up, you're in the Dejavoo user interface where you can pick the apps that you want to use. The first thing you want to do is connect your machine to Wi-Fi. You do this by simply swiping down from the screen just like any other Android device and click on Wi-Fi. Once you see Wi-Fi, just select your network connection and enter your password. This machine is capable of running multiple apps, but the main app that we use to take payments is this Aura app. So if you ever reboot your machine, just go ahead and click back into the Aura app. This is where the magic happens. This is where you're able to take payments. You can run your sales, you can run voids, returns, all from the screen. This machine also has a very special feature that allows you to save favorites. If you just simply tap the star, you're able to have a selection of options that you can pick to choose from to maximize your speed in your business. This machine does have the option to connect via Ethernet, via the attached adapter, or you can connect it to Wi-Fi. All you have to do is simply swipe down from the top of the machine, just like you would in any other Android device, select Wi-Fi, and pick from your pre-selected network. Make sure you have the right password, if not, it will not connect. Simply tap on your network and enter your password. This machine can accept payments in 3 different ways. You're able to accept Apple Pay, Google Pay, and any contactless card. You're also able to accept EMV cards by simply dipping them into the slot. You also have the option to do max stripe and actually slide the machines down on the magnetic stripe connector. To take a payment, simply tap on your screen and select sale. When you're in this screen, type in the dollar amount that you want to run. Press OK, and your machine is now ready to take payment. As simple as that. Fast and easy. You do have the option to print a customer receipt. I'm going to select no at this time. But if you do want to go back and reprint a receipt, you simply press your favorites button and select the option to reprint receipt. Enter in your password, and you'll have the option to select what transaction. We simply want to do the last one. At this point, you'll have the option to select do you want your copy or the customer's copy. In this case, I want the customer's copy. Simple and easy. If you need to void that sale, simply tap on the screen, select void, enter the amount that you need to void, and the machine will intelligently find the transaction. You press OK. It will ask for your password. And at this point, you'll get the customer's card. The transaction is now voided. We do not want a customer copy in this case. It's very important to note that you can only void transactions when you do them on that same business day. If you need to do a void on a transaction that happened days following the original transaction, you want to make sure you do a refund. To do a refund on the machine, simply press on your screen and select the return option. At this point, you'll enter your transaction, put in the manager's password for security, and get the customer's card. The refund is not complete. These machines have a special ability to automatically settle your batch. That means that any transactions that you ran within that business day will go to your bank the next day. It's important that the machine settles, and they are usually set to auto batch, but if you don't have that option or the machine didn't batch for some technical issue, you simply press your favorites button and select Settle Daily Batch. Put in the manager's password, and the machine is settled. If you do have any issues with this machine, if it's not connecting or you're having a problem, there's a simple solution that will typically solve the problem. You simply need to reboot. To reboot this machine, you simply press and hold the power button, and on the prompts, go ahead and select reboot. Confirm your selection, and the machine will power cycle. This will solve most common issues. This machine, just like any other internet connected device, needs to have the correct date and time in order to properly connect to the internet. If you're ever experiencing any technical issues, it's important to first check the date and time of your machine. Checking the time and date on this machine requires you to go back to the Android system. Simply hold the home button or press the home button and select settings. The option is not in this menu, but if you press the hamburger menu on the top right corner, it'll bring you to the Android settings screen. At this point, go ahead and find date and time, and it is at the bottom. Once you press that, just confirm that all the information is correct. Once you are sure that the date and time are correct, go ahead and try another transaction. It's important to note that the time zone in this machine needs to be correct. That way, when daylight savings happens, it automatically adjusts to the correct time. You can find the time zone settings within the date and time. It's the middle of the day and you need to know how many transactions you've done so far, but you don't want to settle the machine because you're not near closing time. We have a solution for that. You can simply run a report. All you have to do is press your favorites button and select Daily Report. Enter your manager password, and the report will print. In this case, we have no report, so no report is needed, but that will allow you to see what transactions you've done so far for today without batching out the machine. Don't forget to find us on social media. Search AGMS Nation. Find us online at agms.com to learn more about how we can help your business.